What are you doing, dude? That's gross.
She's old now. Oh. Put in her eye medicine.
Having pets is insane.
You don't have a dog.
I would never have a pet.
You have no empathy.
It's unclean.
You're like Maddie. You're soulless.
Huh?
You're soulless like Maddie.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing in there.
Well, no, Maddie and I think share a similarity of wanting to get money.
Yeah.
You know?
We all want to get money.
Yeah, but this costs money. That dog gets sick, 5 bands.
No, it's not 5
It's happened.
No.
He was just talking about that.
No, they tried to charge me. By the way, everything I said in that call, Jason.
Is that off the record?
Off the record. I was talking to my brother about like life and work and his. So I don't, not that Jason would tell anybody, but I
You got to be careful.
I don't have time to separate my life and my work at all. So I'm cleaning the dishes while I'm talking to my brother while he's setting up. It's a fucking mess.
You need an assistant.
I've had a couple that don't work out. I had one. He disappeared. Alex, where'd you go? He watches the show. He just disappeared.
Are you accepting like applications? Who should I get in touch with?
To what? To be my assistant?
Yeah, because I don't have a lot of free time, but I feel like I could learn a lot from my elders.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? How to put dog medicine in, probably some graffiti stuff. I feel like I could get my hand style could get a little better.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's bad.
It's not bad.
Chris, it's terrible.
It's not bad. You've
terrible.
never seen it.
You're not a writer.
You don't know that?
I do know that. I'll go get. You want me to get the iPad and have you do a tag?
No, iPad, bro. No, I'm old. I'm old
you want me
school.
to get the markers?
No.
I'll get a black book out here.
No,
it's terrible. Just admit it. It's terrible. Listen. You were a hobbyist at best.
It's not my sport at all.
And never passed the toy phase. Everybody thinks because they
don't start using terminology.
Everyone thinks because they tagged for 3 years that they're like I used to write.
You don't know how many times I've been chased in the yards. You don't even know.
It just doesn't matter.
No, I'm kidding. I don't. But I could. I'm saying that I could learn a lot from you. I think
you're doing
what?
You're kind of like you're dissing me, but you're also elevating. Like you're doing both.
I'm very good at that.
You're smacking both sides of the cheek
because
right now.
I respect you, but I also have to clown you because we're podcasting, and that's kind of the nature of the beast.
That's fine. I can take it.
Yeah, I know you can. You've been around the block.
I've been around the block,
bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, big dog.
Yeah, what's up? You don't mineralize?
That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Did you eat? You have something in your stomach, right?
Yeah, I got something.
You're gonna. Wow. I used to. It brings me back. The handful of pills.
Oh, really?
But I couldn't choke them down with a booch.
I don't have a problem.
I find that stuff disgusting.
I love it. You know why? I actually enjoy it. It's like a soda.
Are you a big fermentation
it's
guy?
50 calories? No, I just like kombucha.
I've tried it when it first became really popular.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long time ago now. And I lived in Atlanta. I would get it. I was just like, this doesn't actually taste
Doesn't
good.
How Long Gone have a line of artisanal booch?
Absolutely not.
Somewhere
no.
you
But we're
would.
trying to get GT on the podcast. We have a line to GT himself, but apparently his handlers keep him. He's like a party boy. So his handlers like keep him.
GT's a guy?
Oh, GT's like, GT's
I don't know
around.
anything about this.
Yeah, GT's around.
Really?
Yeah.
Here in LA?
Yeah, he's rich. He's like rich.
Oh, you mean he's like a guy that you can like who made this?
I haven't met him, but people have met him.
No shit.
Like he's like around. Yeah. I mean, if you go to like a vegan food festival, he's around. I don't think he's like,
He's like banging all the kombucha groupies.
I would guess so. I don't know if they're male or female. I think GT might be on his like puffy stuff where it's like whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. I heard a great puffy story.
There's so many.
This is one I heard, and I'm probably butchering it, but the story was they were on a bus allegedly with Puffy, right?
A bus, like a tour bus,
like a tour bus, and it was at some festival. It was at Burning Man, and he was playing some game where everyone had these very long straws, right,
Yeah.
to get to the these very long straws, and what he would do is he'd be playing a song,
Yeah.
and when it was like a weird version of like musical chairs when he stopped the song and closed the shutters on the bus, everyone had to rip a line, and then when he stopped, you had to stop and dance. It was some weird thing, and he was just like controlling the whole.
That sounds pretty cool.
Sounds amazing. Now I know that I don't even know who told me this story, but
have you been to a party at his house before?
No, have you?
No, and it's weird because I feel like a lot of people I know have.
Yeah,
but it's usually like it's like a winter music Miami thing, which I've never really been.
White party.
That I think I'm more interested in the Rock Nation brunch. I don't know if you've been to that. That seems like something you could get into.
I don't know if I get it. Here's the thing.
Hold on, Chief.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, but I think that
like if I was friends with somebody and they're like, come with me to this, okay. But like I don't aspire to do anything.
You don't aspire to hit the Rock Nation brunch?
Yo, if I was like friends with somebody,
But the photo of you in like a bad fitting suit with like
a fantastic fitting suit.
well, yours would be. You're right, but everybody else, like Meek Mill, would have on like the
Meek
Suit
Mill.
Supply skinny suit.
Right.
You know, you Meek Mill,
Right.
Ti, maybe Tiny.
Tiny, yeah. If Tiny was there, I was in a music video with Tiny.
You were in it as an actor.
Yes, I was an extra in it. I've told this story before.
I didn't know you had an extra. You know, Jason has an extra background.
He does?
Jason was in the Britney Spears video. He's in an Avril Lavigne video. That's
What?
kind of his claim to fame. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is he handsome? Is he a handsome young lad like that? What was he doing?
He was tall. I mean, he looked a little. He had a little bit of like a Strokes-ish vibe.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like like long hair, but so tall. And
I'm
like
not saying that he's not handsome. I'm just trying to imagine him when he was younger.
I can say this: he looks better now than he did then.
He looks better now.
Yeah,
So
but
what-
extras sometimes just have to be freaks.
right.
So that's why
okay.
you were in it. So what was it? What video is it?
No. I was featured.
You were featured.
I was featured.
You got a SAG card off this.
I didn't get a SAG card, but my roommate got cast in the video, in the Escape video, which is Tiny. That's her band, right? Tiny.
of course,
and the other-
Escape, bro. I'm from
Escape.
Atlanta. Come on.
Oh, you're from Atlanta.
on, bro. Come on.
Okay.
Don't
I
do
was
me
in-
dirty.
I was in Just Kicking It, their
Okay.
debut song. The video. There's like 3 videos.
That was a big song.
big song. Jermaine Dupri was there.
How old were you?
I was a kid. I was
Was
like,
that that was in LA?
LA, yeah. My roommate got cast. I went with him. Classic story of making it.
Man, like
I guess I'll do it. And then it was me and 3 other dudes and them, and we were their dates. And I was the big girl's date.
that tracks.
Yeah. Why?
I'm just kidding. You were very handsome when you were younger. Not that you aren't now, but I imagine you were a real
Yeah,
looker.
I was pretty handsome.
I figure you were a
I
real
had
looker.
moments. I had my moments.
But
But
you
I-
also have, I mean, now this is very popular, but back then you were also racially ambiguous.
Right.
Yeah,
I go anywhere.
because they can't send the big girl with a white boy.
No.
That wouldn't.
No.
That wouldn't translate.
No, I was the most racially ambiguous, but I also was like I had a fade, I had a nose ring, so I looked.
I wonder. I was watching that. I finally watched the Von Dutch thing.
Yeah.
Do you have any connection to that?
Yeah,
I feel like you would,
I'm not connected to it, but I was aware of all of it when it was happening.
because you
in
were
the neighborhood.
around for
Yeah.
when it was happening.
Like Bronze Age had a shop, but I was like a little kid. But you'd hear stories about that one dude.
have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. It's great. It's insane.
The guy smoking crack, just
The
opening.
heroin on the foil.
Was that heroin or crack?
Heroin when he had the tin
Oh,
foil?
I didn't even.
I'm pretty sure it was heroin. Pretty sure.
Because I would be more of a crack guy to get ready for the interview.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
definitely more of a crack guy.
I'm not trying to go down for the
No,
interview.
you want to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was really good. But so you're saying you were around for it as an OG.
I was aware of it, and I wasn't in it. I
Yeah.
wasn't in but the dude, they interview a guy named Bagel in there.
Yeah.
I used to live under
The
Bagel.
names are so sick.
Yeah.
I
Bagel.
used to live under Bagel.
Yeah, my first apartment when I was like 17, I lived downstairs from Bagel. Bagel lived upstairs
What neighborhood is this in?
in Venice. It was like across from a place called Aardvarks. It was like a secondhand store off of Pacific Boulevard, right near the Circle. I lived downstairs. Bagel lived upstairs. Okay, and Bagel's a surfer, right?
Yes.
But it was but in Venice, if you're a surfer, you're also like somehow kind of almost a little bit of a gangster, right?
Can you explain that to me? Because Venice to me is like a torched retail street, but I obviously know the history is incredible. It's like a rich history.
You're coming from out of town and you're like, oh, this is what Venice is. And you see,
Well,
there's Erewhon trash everywhere and giraffes.
No, even
walking
before
around.
that, even like when I first came to LA, or not first came to LA, but there was that time where Venice was like the hottest neighborhood in the world. This is where you want to be.
Yeah,
it's Jelena and 2-hour wait. There's celebrities everywhere.
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of like it's already, that's over. So what will the third?
Hopefully it gets like destroyed and people can afford to live there again.
But you grew up there, or you just lived there when you were in your early?
I grew up there. I grew up
Oh,
there.
you did?
Yeah. So like the Venice I grew up in was blue collar, tough, gangs, but not like, you
Explains
had
a lot about you.
Eh.
When I think of you, I think blue collar, tough gangs.
That's me, yeah.
kind of number one where I go.
No. But you also had like, there were options. Like it wasn't like when you're landlocked, in places in LA where you're like, there's nowhere to, like, there's nowhere to go. Like Venice, you had the beach, you had skating, there's a hood. If you grew up in the hood, you probably were getting involved with some shit. But sometimes people would go in and get out. Like you had some options.
Because that's what I obviously I knew about some of this from the documentary and from just like being alive. But I think that the surfer to gang pipeline, no pun intended, is very odd.
But it's not. If you,
It's
the
not
same,
because of the
same thing
culture.
happens in like Long Beach. I think it happens up in Oxnard. Like anything coastal where the neighborhood is poor, you have a mix.
Oh yeah, sure. So it just happens.
Yeah, there's kids that grow up and there's kids that grow up surfing and skating, but they live in the hood, and at a certain age they just get indoctrinated. So like they have to put down the surfboard / skateboard and start gangbanging. They don't have to; it just happens, or that becomes more exciting to them.
Sure, of course. And there's money involved, you know.
Money, but also there's prestige. Like you're in a neighborhood where like, if especially it's the '90s, right? Where like that's the reign of the tough guy, right?
Yeah.
The '90s were
well,
like.
I'm bringing that back. We can get into that later.
Yeah, I was good.
Single-handedly,
yeah. So like if being tough is a commodity, right? Or it's, you know, the toughest thing you can be is a fucking killer. You know what I mean? So like,
yes.
So if the neighborhood has a pecking order, then the ghost guys are on top because they're willing to do anything.
Of course.
But the surfers will whoop your fucking ass too.
Yeah, I just don't. I guess I was talking to a friend of mine, a photographer who's like done a lot of surf photography in Hawaii, and just talking about how real it is. I'm like, why? I just want to understand why surfing has this like tough guy mentality. Is it because there's a limited number of waves and you have to like go against fellow man?
I don't know where it went from like Beach Boys to Lost Boys.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Because I just don't. Because also
from Beach Boys to Point Break.
Yeah, the popularity of surfing too now. It's like these books come. You know, it's like this spiritual thing,
right? Basically
now. So
are you a surfer?
No. I have no interest. But
okay.
I mean, interest in the sport. I'm just. It's too much.
It's
like
too much.
Driving an hour. I'm not going to do all that.
I know there's a huge. About 10 years ago, there was a wave of people out here in Los Feliz who just started surfing, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like,
it's so far. It's
I was
all
like,
day.
"You live here. You're gonna drive to. That's a 6-hour hobby."
Well,
right?
luckily, no one works.
Nobody works.
You know, so it's fine. But I just don't. Yeah, I mean,
why do you keep panning at the camera? Are you promoting this water?
No, of course not.
You keep cheating the camera. Castle Rock, everyone. This is Castle Rock.
No, I don't. I'm not. I have no affiliation with
Castle
this
Rock
brand.
Water sponsors How Long Gone.
No. We don't have any water sponsor. I would love. No, I have nothing to do with this.
Okay.
I would love to be sponsored by a water company. Anything but Liquid Death. I'm accepting.
You don't fuck with Liquid Death.
If they want to write a check,
they'll write a check.
Liquid Death did $3 million in merch last year, guys.
Yo,
$3 million in merch.
Some guy puts water in a fucking tin can.
But it's genius. You know, Budweiser used to do that during the war.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like you see this picture of it where it's like it's very similar to almost like the Miracle Seltzer. Like it's just like a white can and it has the Anheuser-Busch logo and it says like drinking water.
That's fire.
But that's also like Monster used to do that on Warped Tour.
Really?
Yeah, like you would if you were on Warped Tour, like the water would be Monster in a can.
Oh.
Anyway, surfing is crazy, and I just don't understand why people are willing to die for it.
I know Hawaii, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think. And I'm not an expert, but from what I know from going there and like knowing people that are from there and going there, I feel like Hawaii has a history of like it's one of the few places where they protect their shit so much.
Yeah,
like if they catch you littering, they'll whoop your ass. They'll pull you out of your car. Like, and I respect that because otherwise Americans come in and destroy everything.
We ruin everything.
We ruin everything, and you know Hawaii got fucking colonized and probably fucking took a bad deal and got taken over. Whatever.
I've never been there.
I don't know the history. It's amazing. It's an amazing place. But like also, I understand the need to police your beach because it'll just get inundated with people and like they do a good job in order to surf there. You gotta get permission just to kind of go. You know, you can't fuck around.
Damn.
And those dudes surf. They're surfing. They surf all day. Then they train jiu-jitsu. Then they do some Muay Thai.
It's all your shit. It's all your Ruka shit.
Yeah.
It sounds like our little Ruka shit.
That's their shit. Yeah, that's.
I mean,
the
I think that is. I mean, but I guess they have to do it for a living at a certain point because, like, how can both of those activities?
Yeah, are
extremely time consuming. Like, part of the reason I love playing tennis is because it's like hour and a half, we're good. You know what I mean? It's 5 minutes down the street, hour and a half. Jiu-jitsu, you're over there for 3 hours. Surfing, it's you got to. I mean, if you live in LA, particularly, or you live over here, like you said, it's a 3, 4, 5, 6 hour.
My only commentary was on late. People who picked up surfing late in life. I understand the people that did it.
Sure,
by the beach.
Of course, me too.
I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. I boogie boarded some. I didn't surf. I started doing graffiti. I did I should have done sports instead of doing graffiti. It's like the most.
It's a big regret of mine as well because of my stature and size.
Exactly.
That I wasted it on like cool stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I do that for a living now, so it's paid off. But what if I was in the
linebacker?
NBA? Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. They wanted me in high school. They're like, "You want to come play football?" I was like, I write graffiti. I'm not playing football. And I was like, I should have played football.
Were there no writers on the team?
No, you don't. It was like very like you just didn't.
It's very
you
cool
didn't
now
both.
to do everything. It's crazy.
Everyone does everything.
Well, it's also, we talk about this all the time on How Long Gone, but it's like there's this, now it's like preferred for everyone to like everything.
Right.
Like the intellectualizing of like pop music now. Like we could talk about Dua Lipa and like go in, whereas before it's like if you listen to punk or hardcore, like you don't, like it's cool now. It's like the Grateful Dead and Earth Crisis.
Right.
Which that is not my upbringing.
Right. I think some of that
It's not bad. It's not it's good. But
some of it's good, but it also leads to some things getting watered down a bit. Such as like guys being like, I write graffiti. I'm like, no, you're a toy. Like I suffered for,
When was the last time you beat somebody's ass for being a toy though?
I've never beat anyone's ass for being a toy.
Bro.
Why would I do that?
I thought that's the whole thing. I thought that's some tough guy shit.
No, it's
You've
not
never
so-
broken a spray finger?
Yeah, I broke this.
Not
one.
your own. Oh shit! What the fuck, bro? That finger looks like Nicki Minaj's ass. What the fuck have you done? That's insane.
I did. Yeah, it was. I was in a spray marathon. Let me tell you the story.
Spray marathon?
Yeah. It's a thing that we do. It's we time it with the lunar cycle. A bunch of writers get together and we see how long we can paint. We get 2 cans of paint. Kind of do this.
Are you fucking with me?
No. You get 2 cans of paint and you have like one of your mentees, right? And they tape
Your
hands.
OGs?
No, your mentees. Like
your mentor.
One of my young bulls, right? And you get 2 cans of paint. and you don't do the whole like Edward 40 hands of bullshit.
That was my next question.
You put one thing of duct tape and you go and you see how many tags you can get, right? But you start at 6 in the morning into like a part of the city that you won't get busted in. You see how many tags you can get, and then what you do is you have him, and then without breaking stride, you drop the cans. He cuts it off and he puts new cans in your hands. You keep going. I did 14 hours and I had to go to the ER. I don't know.
What the fuck?
No, I broke this. I did this in jiu-jitsu.
Okay, but the other thing is real or no?
No, it's not real. But listen,
Don't ever do that to me again because that sounds. It sounded very real.
On the lunar cycle?
The lunar cycle part, I was like, everybody's into some freak shit now, so maybe.
New age graffiti.
14 hours. But I mean, graffiti is an overnight thing.
Yeah, you get in and get out. I mean, some guys would be there for I don't know, a good 3-4 hours.
But see, that's the problem for me. I'm not an expert on the medium by any means, but all the like super tech shit I think is whack. I only want to see throw ups and like cool stuff.
After it's all said and done, that's where I'm at now.
Which I would imagine.
When I was a kid, the time I came up in, it was like everyone had to do burners. You had to do the hugest piece.
I just think those are like, obviously it's riskier, which is part of the.
No, it was like mostly yards. No one's doing a burner on the freeway.
No?
No. I have so much now. I have the utmost respect for like just the nicest throw up.
Yeah.
And the nicest hand
There's nothing
style.
cooler than that.
And I know how hard it is to get there.
It takes years.
It takes a very long time to really get to. And I think, and also once you get really good at it, you can't ever stop, and then you're fucked.
Because
you can never
like
stop being a writer.
you can't go to jail.
What do you mean?
I mean, you could go to jail. I just mean it seems like it would suck to be like, I love graffiti so much and then go to jail as an adult man.
I'm not going to jail, dude.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're doing out here.
I'm not a jail. I'm not a jail guy. There's guys that love going to jail. They love that shit. I don't want to.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah.
You've been to jail a few times though.
I've been arrested. I haven't done like time.
Yeah, you haven't gone upstate.
No, I haven't been in the pen.
Rikers.
I haven't been in the pen. No.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I don't want to.
I know it's surprising to hear that from me, but
I'm shocked. No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm bringing back tough.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You look like you like. Do you wear contact lenses?
No, I got LASIK.
You got
it changed
LASIK.
my life. Yeah, that's why I can wear my district vision. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm going for like athlete
Yeah.
off duty.
Perverted dad.
No,
You have
that's
to
not
look-
what I said. I
there's
said
something-
athlete off duty.
Because I can tell. Is it that you used to wear glasses?
Yeah, I wore glasses for my entire life.
And you have the look of a man that recently stopped wearing glasses. It's a look of like if someone just like farted in your eyes. It's just like this like.
Okay, well, it's been a few months, but I guess it hasn't been long enough. Thank you for I got LASIK. I've told this story a few times, but I got LASIK from a celebrity LASIK doctor in Newport Beach whose claim to fame is Kobe Bryant's LASIK.
Oh, nice.
That's right.
You went to the
and
best.
other influencers and models, of course.
Perfect.
I
can't get it.
You don't have your eyes are too fucked up.
My eyes are too fucked up. Yeah.
I didn't think I the whole process was really insane, and it's a lot cheaper than I thought.
How much is it now?
$3,000.
Oh, that's nothing.
Or like $3,200. But I love glasses and I love the way they look. And those are the Jacques Marie Mirage, right?
They are.
Yeah, I wear the sunglasses.
Yeah.
I love them. But
These are transitions.
Are they?
Best of both worlds. Yeah. Are they slightly shady right
Bro,
now?
that's literally my dad's shit. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I think that I just think it's time to be. I think we need to get back to like You know, there was, I don't know, man. I just want to
just popping people.
No,
taking
I'm
off
not going to actually do anything. It's because we went on tour.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is it. You know, who knows, man? Like,
right.
I've talked shit about Austin. What if one of these guys runs up on me because Jason's drunk? He can't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, so do I need to be able to protect myself and my family?
Yeah, your crowd is really, yeah.
Exactly.
Your audience is a bunch of guys that text each other about chairs for hours. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's not true. Our audience is good. They're called Henrys. High earning, not yet rich.
Oh, that's nice.
That's like
Did you guys make that up, or is that an industry term?
No, that's an industry, meaning advertising industry term.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So it's like we got guys that are in their, you know, late 20s, early 30s, and their girlfriends, thank God for us. And they spend money on clothes, you know, travel. They might be members of a private club.
What club? What do you mean?
Know.
Private? Oh, you mean like they might be a part of a tennis club or something?
No, like a Soho house. Way less cool than a tennis club. Tennis clubs are $30,000. You know, you can't. Soho house is like $4,000. It's a very different approach.
They're aspirational. They want to be.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they're also pretty smart and have like jobs.
And that's a prime market for you guys getting like that demographic is good for people to advertise with you.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys are very influency.
I mean, yeah, but we do ads for also, I mean, a lot of the ads are served to us and it's like we don't choose, but we're doing one right now for this brand called Soft Services, which is like girls we know that started this skincare brand, and it's like for your body. I like really like it, and that's how it happened. So which is nice, but that's cool. That's not how it goes.
Right.
But you know, we're going to get there, baby. It's no problem.
No, you guys are making moves. You guys are like, I mean, you guys podcast 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because we don't have all this. We don't have all this nice stuff. We don't have any producers. No producers all up in the videos.
Do you know how fucking dumb this is? Do you know? Do you know what? Do you know? Like, no offense to you, Jason, but like,
Jason's like, bro, I don't want to be here either. Okay,
nobody wants to be here. Listen, Maddie, I've told you this. I think I've told you this story. I've said this story a million times. Maddie and I decided to do the podcast. We start recording on our own, just recording.
Yeah,
it's totally manageable. I'm like, I'll do a podcast. I don't want to be in front of camera. I can talk all day. We do the podcast. Man's like, we gotta do YouTube. You see my YouTube? It's gonna fucking blow up. He goes, and he sits me down. He goes, look, man, here's what we're gonna do. You see my numbers? If we do YouTube, you'll be making roughly $220,000 a year.
You're like, okay, sick.
I'm like, $220 a year to talk once a week. Fucking sign me up.
Speaking of which, you gotta read that.
I will read the ad. Hey, I gotta read it.
Go ahead, please. You want me to do some? I can do some.
We'll do it together.
Great. I love reading ads.
Yeah,
no problem.
Okay, so yeah, and then Maddie said that, and then, you know, then we went to like, we did all this stuff. We sat down. We had the meetings, the different companies, and we set it up, and we throw it up on YouTube. And like, you know, the first show did like 100K, which is like, Maddie was depressed. He's like, it's a failure. I'm like, I thought it looks pretty good to me.
That seems pretty good. Yeah.
But long story short, it didn't happen because his audience they want Maddie to yell and scream about ribs and like
cook and shit
and do all that shit. They don't want to hear this.
I mean, the thing is,
amazing discourse.
We have amazing discourse. We have no interest in video, but it's also like you kind of have to at some point.
Fuck video, dude.
I mean, it would.
You tried it once, didn't you?
We did it. We did like a Twitch thing during COVID that was nice because Mad Decent had like the whole setup, and we just would go downtown and sit there and try it, and it was fun. And it like kind of gave us proof of concept for the tour, which was the best outcome of that. But I just think that like, this is how the big dogs do it, but I just don't. We're a little bit, I don't know. It would make it really difficult for us with the guests. It would make it really difficult because like
a lot of them call in.
The whole thing, it's just when you make it easy for people, they want to do it.
Yeah.
When they're like, oh, this is cool, and it doesn't require much from me except like headphones.
People pull up though. They will.
They will, but it's a whole different thing.
Dude, don't open that. You have something that is easy. Don't complicate it. I would, if I did this over again, I would never have been. There's 3 cameras in here. This is ridiculous. We don't need a 3-camera setup. And they were like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "Okay, it's going to be YouTube. It's going to be huge. Let me do 3-camera setup. We're going to cut. One's going to be wide."
I forgot I'm dealing with the director here, so that's the problem. You're an auteur, so it's hard for you to kind of do it one.
I'm very auteursy. Look at him. He's really fucking.
He's loving this. He's loving this.
So Joe Rogan, huh? What do you think of that guy?
I've never really. Let's do the ads
right now.
Yeah.
After this question, I asked him, and then we'll do the ads. He's a fucking guy with the ads.
Well, it's his job to make sure you don't fuck this up. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jason. Let's go. We can discuss Rogan after.
No, let's talk about Rogan.
Rogan I like who cares kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't think. I mean, the Spotify stuff is like stupid to me.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think that there's no outcome where he goes away, which
Yeah.
I think is what some people want. But I also think that, I mean, he's an idiot, but
Yeah.
like he's entertaining.
Yes.
But my problem is like, we're not giving credit to the stupidity of the people.
Yeah.
Like, if you believe a podcaster about medical stuff, that is kind of on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But also, if Spotify starts censoring, like, where does it end? Because like music is, I mean, there's wild shit in
the
songs.
thing is, listen, man. The thing is, like, I think that we've evolved. And I've touched on this a bunch of times, but we've evolved as like, you're young, you're old enough to have been raised on television and be pre-social media, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't always prevalent. So we've been raised to believe in media and news and
Yeah,
things
for
on
sure.
TV.
No,
So
for
like
sure.
when the news guy comes on, you're like, I'm about to get some information and it's real. Let me change the channel. I don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
So we've been primed to understand that we're getting information from TV. Then the information got put in the hands of the people, and there was no there's never been a changeover or disclaimer saying that like this might not be true. So
no,
like
for sure.
when you see Loose Change like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
you're like, fucking that, and it's so well produced,
Yeah.
right? Because people
Yeah,
now
yeah.
can produce things really. So you get fed this thing, you watch Loose Change, and for a week I was like, oh my god, and then I was like, wait a minute, some guy made this.
Yeah.
But it's really convincing.
It's like the Serena Williams documentary on HBO, and you see that she produced it. You're like, well, I don't know if I need to believe. Like, this is all
right.
you got. Final cut. I don't really. This is entertainment now. This
Yeah.
isn't like a factual thing. But I
Yeah.
think it's like to think that I don't know. I mean, it's obviously people are dumb, and the reach is so fucking big that this is bound to happen. But I just don't. I mean.
We're too. The real problem is Americans are too stupid to live.
Well, I also think when somebody's telling you something along the lines of what you want to hear,
Yes.
you're going to subscribe. If you think COVID is fake,
Yeah.
and you hear it from this guy that you love,
Yeah.
and you know he's got a big following, then you're going to believe he's reinforcing what you already believe.
And on YouTube, the algorithm then
Yeah, just feeds
picks
you.
out. It,
Yeah.
it takes
then you're
you
getting
down.
then you're getting Bush did 9/11 videos. Where
Yeah.
does it end?
Yeah, it doesn't.
You know, where does it end? But I just think that I mean, I also don't love like 3-4 hour podcast. I don't understand that.
Right.
I've never understood that style. I want to be an hour. Like, that's what works for me.
Yeah.
But I think that like, I mean, he's the biggest to ever do it. So like, of course this is going to happen at some point. When you get that close to the sun, it's going to, and like, it's just, I just don't think I think he thinks of him. I think the problem is when you think of yourself as like an entertainer,
Yeah.
or a comedian even, because that's like his DNA.
Yeah.
And then people start to think of you as like a news source, and it's a very tough thing to like understand.
The problem is it's polarizing because that supercut is just like you can't get away from that.
Yeah.
You just like, there's just it's just you can't.
No. And
like there's no fucking
No, but I think that's a big thing that we're going to see happening is like the kind of like these people thinking of themselves as comedians or actors or whatever, because that's where they started.
Right.
And then you become something different, but you still are operating like, and you can't do that. Like when you have $300 million and that many people listening to you, you're not a comedian anymore. You're like a broadcaster. There's different responsibilities that come with that.
Yeah, the lines are so blurred between information and entertainment and everything, from like politics to actors. Like there is no more.
No.
There's no
No.
discerning like barriers anymore.
It's up to us as the people to understand the difference, and unfortunately there's a lot of people that can't.
No.
And that's why someone like him is created on the level that he is. But I mean, it's like, again, I just don't care.
You don't care.
Like
So
I
it's a
just
good-
don't I
it's a
don't
good
want
take.
I didn't even watch like the Elon Musk shit. I don't care.
Right.
Like I don't care what these
I
guys
don't-
have to say.
Yeah, I don't have the attention span to.
Yeah, it's
like
not-
I'll listen to. I don't know.
I don't listen to podcasts. I can't.
I listen to podcasts, but I can't listen to long form. I listen to shit. I just listen to it because I can't handle the sound of my own thoughts. So I just like to have something.
It's scary in there. I'm
yeah,
assuming.
it's a nightmare.
Let's read this ad.
You want to do this ad read?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is this question?
First page.
I know,
Just the
but
first
why-
page.
But just question: why is there 18 pages in this ad read?
Reference to 0.
Yeah, just in
Well,
case you want to.
well,
Just in
what-
case you want to kind of.
If I just want to do some homework on this ad read,
There's some quotes in the last page.
so what am I doing? I'm doing the ad read, and I'm thumbing through this fucking syllabus for quotes.
The ad read, man.
See the attitude I get from a guy that
Well, that's his job. I would
give
give
me-
you attitude too. I'm here to give you attitude, but I like
yeah,
you
but
too
you're
much.
a guest.
Oh, that's my job.
I listen, fucker.
Do you have AC in here? Or is it just hot?
Do I have AC in here?
Or did you keep it off because of the recording?
Yeah.
That's
There's
what it is.
There's central air here, but I just don't use it because of the recording.
It does fuck with the mics.
I like this apart. Well, go ahead.
Okay, so listen, Truebill. Guys, listen. You're just gonna riff with me.
I'll read the whole thing if you want me to. I don't care. I mean, I don't know what the advertiser wants.
I think they want the host to read it.
I'm pretty sure they want the host to read it.
Do you know why free trials renew without your consent? It's a business scam. You see what these motherfuckers are doing?
There's scammers everywhere.
Scammers. The scammers are the lowest.
I saw a couple of them outside in skinny sweatpants
Yeah.
on bird scooters.
Yeah, they're scamming.
Yeah.
You know they scam their way under the bird scooter. Just scamming their way through. I mean, maybe they are the heroes. I don't know. I don't like them though. I don't want my credit fucking hacked. I work so hard. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
have good credit?
Getting back to it. I fucked my credit up.
Congrats, bro.
Because how's your credit?
Well, better than I thought.
Yeah.
I found out recently because I didn't do a lot of personal
Oh, because
stuff.
you just got a house, right?
Yeah, I didn't do a lot of personal stuff. It was a business. Done to Death Projects LLC,
Yeah.
my corporation.
Did you buy the house through the LLC?
No.
Okay.
I wish I was that kind
I
of
took
scam.
some hits. The lean years of born and raised. I took some serious credit hits.
Well, you got to go to Agenda, and somebody's got to pay for it.
Yeah, someone's got to pay for that booth.
Somebody's paying for the booth
Yeah.
at the Creative Rec Party.
Yeah,
and
the creative rec party.
You've been to more Creative Rec parties than I've been to.
You son of a bitch. No, that's not true.
I've never been to one.
How do you even know it from Jason?
No,
That's how you
bro.
know
Creative Rec was huge. Read the fucking ad.
Okay, listen. So if you want to go back in time and go to a creative rec party, yeah, you're gonna end up getting fucking swiped by scammers on your way out of the door to the fucking time. Don't cut this. That's a dumb bit. That's a
Don't
dumb
do
bit.
that.
Do you know why free? Cut that out. Don't leave it in because you think it's funny. He leaves things in because he thinks it's funny for me to feel awkward.
That's good for him.
It's not good. And he does this thing where he does the Tim and Eric freezes where he freezes the camera on me where I'm like this.
Yeah, that's funny.
No, it's not funny anymore.
No, it's kind of.
It was funny 10 years ago. It's not.
It's a creative.
The carbon copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy is not funny.
It's been long enough. Maybe it's back.
Two-Tone did ask me to do it originally.
No, I didn't.
Okay. This concept.
He's a director, though.
Do you know why? Don't air quote that. I am a fucking director.
I don't. But you're not directing this project.
I am.
Oh, you are?
Technically, yes.
What am I listed? Where am I on the call sheet then?
There's no call sheet.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Look at this. This is cool. Okay, do you know why free trials renew without your consent? It's a business scam to get you. Don't let greedy corporations pocket your money. Download Truebill to take control of your subscriptions.
I will.
I'm susceptible. I sign up for something.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do. I sleep by. I wake up. I can't sleep. I go on Instagram and then targeted ads come after me, and I buy weird shit. And all
So
of
you
a sudden,
got Paramount Plus, you got Disney Plus,
I got
you
all
got
of it. Yeah,
Netflix,
I'm locked
you got
in.
HBO Max,
yes,
you got Showtime.
yes, everything. And I'm afraid if I cancel it, I'm going to miss something amazing
Of course.
because of the FOMO.
I hate missing stuff.
I don't want to miss anything. Truebill is a new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot
Great.
about.
Great.
On average, people save up to $720 a year. That's a lot of Airwan for you, my friend.
I mean-
that'll cover the subscription. You have that, right? The Airwan, the $10 a month thing.
I don't actually.
I don't have it. And I keep thinking about should I get it? I don't know.
They always ask me if I have it, and I
Yeah.
am embarrassed to say no.
Yeah.
And it is a black card, which is nice.
They're like, "Do you have the thing?" And you're like, "No." And they're like,
Oh,
"It's like not coming with a bag, right?" Truebill is a new app that helps you. Token.
yeah, of course, yeah. I'm familiar with sustainability.
On average, people save up to $720 in Truebill. I said that because companies make subscriptions hard to cancel. Truebill makes it incredibly simple. Just link your account and Truebill will cancel your unwanted subscriptions in one tap. Boop. And your Truebill concierge is there with you when you need them to cancel unwanted subscriptions, so you don't have to. There's a concierge on call.
You know I like special treatment.
I know you do.
It sounds like Truebill offers special
I
treatment.
feel like you get a lot of special treatment, more than I'm privy to.
I wish I did. I
think you do.
don't.
You guys are very like
No.
in some shit.
No, I'm not. The only thing I want really is to be able to be like, so and so is coming to town. The Cure is coming, and I want to see them, and I want to text somebody and get a laminate for me at will call.
You can do that.
I can, but like
It's not as easy as it should be.
it's exactly.
Yes.
I can.
You
but
got to dig a little bit.
I got to dig a little bit, and it's like, Harry Styles plays the Forum.
Sure.
And I'm finally like, I was working with Columbia on some stuff. I'm like, I finally got the fucking plug. I'm going to have my fucking sticker. I'm going to be backstage with Harry, my king. And then I had to be out of town.
You like Harry Styles?
Love Harry
I
Styles.
wouldn't even know. Is he the redhead?
No, bro, he's a genius.
He is?
He's the only member of One Direction that made it out the slums.
I don't know if you're fucking trolling me right now. Is
No,
that real?
he did 5 nights at the Forum.
He's good.
Yeah, it's amazing. He basically sounds like all those boy band guys try to be like fake Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
And he went and tried to be like a proper musician. Like I'm writing song, like he sounds like Bowie. He thinks he sounds like Bowie, or he thinks it's more like real music with a full band. It's
so
not
weird.
Zayn where he thinks he's like a fake Weekend.
Right.
You know? No, he's great. And people, it's a full on crossover experience. Like most people I know would say they like it.
Wow.
You know?
So it's a song I probably know that I don't know I know.
I would guess you know
Like
Watermelon Sugar.
Watermelon Sugar.
Yeah.
Kiss me, yeah.
Yeah.
The lips of a lollipop.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Sprinkle
but
me with the
this sounds like either
Peach-
you freestyling
peach party.
or something maybe from your youth that I'm not familiar with. Are we done with the True Bill?
No.
Okay.
Your True Bill concierge is there. We know that. True Bill has 2 million users and helped save them over 100 million. Like Matthew B., which is a real person.
What does Matthew say about
He
True
says,
Bill?
in a matter of seconds, I saved $660 for the year on my DirecTV bill, saved $120 for the year on my Sirius XM bill, and saved $840 a year on car insurance. Can you imagine?
Because car insurance does get expensive. I don't know how many whips you have, but
I got one car, but let me tell you something. It needs insurance.
yeah, it does. It's true. Driving that insurance is a fool's errand.
And especially the way I drive. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust you behind the wheel.
You should. Don't fall for subscription scams. Start canceling today at truebill.com/PTA. Go right now, truebill.com/PTA. It could save you thousands a year. Truebill.com. Eliminate the corporate hate. Destroy the subscription, the weekly subscription, the drain.
What do you subscribe to? Do you subscribe to any print publications?
No.
You don't?
I don't have any paper getting delivered here. No.
Interesting.
Do you?
Yeah, a lot.
Of course.
I mean, I think it's some
Maxim. What
yeah,
else?
Maxim, Blender, the music
Blender.
Maxim, of
Yeah,
course, the
Blender.
Lad Mags. No, I subscribe to a couple of newspapers, but mostly just like New York Magazine,
New York
Yorker.
Times,
yeah,
New Yorker.
New York Times and Financial Times Weekend.
I used to subscribe to the New Yorker, and I realized that I wasn't reading them.
No,
and I had to give it up.
well, the problem in LA is that it takes an extra week for it to get here.
Yeah.
And so the articles are all online, even though it's hard
That's
to
not-
read them.
My problem is like to read it all,
well, I don't think you need to read it all.
a third of it, you got to sit down and like, you have to, I don't have that kind of like bandwidth where I'm like, I'm going to sit here and like,
Well, that's because you're rolling around for 4 hours a day at jiu-jitsu. I think you have to
not why.
prioritize, you know,
No,
making yourself smart.
I am making myself smart with the technicality of bowl and barrows and
What is
reverse.
that?
I don't know. So
Is that a move?
yeah.
Yeah, this jiu-jitsu thing, man, I want to understand,
Yeah.
but I don't.
You know, if you got in there, you'd understand.
That's what everybody tells me. But then I see guys like Zach who's so ripped.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this? And then I'm like, I think it's genetics.
yeah, that has nothing to do with jiu-jitsu. He's just a
So
shredded,
jiu-jitsu isn't
he's
gonna-
a shredded freak.
But it's not going to get you shredded.
Yeah, it will. It'll get you in the best shape you've ever been in.
Like cardio wise.
100%.
Yeah, that I understand. That makes sense. I
Like-
mean, my interest is peaked. There's also cool uniforms.
Yeah, uniform's cool, and also it's a great place to do it over there. Like
It's
everyone's
beautiful.
chill.
No, the facility is beautiful.
Facility is nice.
I just
And-
don't know if I have that kind of time.
You have that time. I see you in the gym all the time. You're always working out, sweating around, talking shit. What do you mean?
That's
Just
the
jump
problem
on-
with that gym is there's too much talk. It's like I could be there. I talk to everybody.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it can be a bit much. I mean, sometimes I'm like, I'm in the gym and I'm rolling, and they're fucking bumping like God knows what at like 12.
No, I can't
And there's
listen
like
to-
6 girls doing squats like off of fucking TikTok. I'm just like, dude,
No, I can't listen to the hip hop. I don't want to. If you play Kendrick Lamar or some garbage West Coast shit while I'm trying to work out,
So you just did you say Kendrick Lamar's garbage West Coast shit?
I ain't listening to Kendrick Lamar. Neither are you. Let's be honest.
Uh,
You're not bumping Kendrick Lamar in the truck,
Good Kid, Mad City. That's a fucking classic album.
but you're not listening to it. You didn't listen to it when it came out.
Yeah, of course I did. I had that thing. I wore that tape out. You can
That's
tape-
very surprising. That's
What do you mean?
very
That's a great
surprising.
album. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not saying it's not good or bad. It's just like I would never listen to that.
Do you listen to Wu-Tang? Did you?
No. Well, I mean, yeah.
No.
No, I just think that there's like I think Kendrick Lamar is the classic, like he's so talented, I never want to listen to his music.
I understand that.
You know what I mean? Like he's very good at rapping. And
What do
he's-
you like? Because you hate most things. Every time
No, I
we
don't.
talk
I love
music,
all
you're
kinds
like,
of stuff. I love all
you
kinds
think
of stuff.
everything's shit. What
No, I
music?
don't.
You like Harry Styles?
Well,
and
hairstyles number one. No, I mean, I think that music has gotten like
Terrible.
the barrier of entry is just too low.
Yeah, it's
Like
terrible.
it's just too low.
Yeah, it's very terrible.
And I just don't think that. I mean, I don't know, man. Like tomorrow night, the Super Bowl. You want me to watch Eminem in 2022?
yeah, because
That's
what are
crazy.
the options? They're not going to put it like that's the best case halftime show you're going to see.
No, it's not.
Of
I would
what's
rather-
accessible. You want to see Harry Styles up there wiggling?
No,
his,
no, no.
wiggling his crotch everywhere and talking about watermelon sugar.
I mean, it would be a better show than what we're going to see tomorrow. I guarantee you that.
Dude,
Do you think Eminem's a known performer?
What do you mean? Isn't he?
No, bro. Live hip hop is pretty tough.
Sure.
Historically.
Sure.
And I think it's almost like doing like Super Bowl.
Mary J. Blige, Snoop, Eminem.
Mary J. Blige would be the best part.
Dre.
Mary J. Blige would be the best part.
Kendrick will be there. Who you hate?
I don't hate any of this stuff. I'm just saying I don't listen to any of this stuff.
What do you listen to besides Harry Styles?
I listen to like only 90s guitar jangly or new shit. Like the new Big Thief album came out. It's fucking unbelievable. You don't know who that is?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Do you like, what's guitar jangly?
Like the Lemonheads or all British shit. The Smiths, The Cure,
Okay.
My Bloody Valentine.
That tracks.
Jesus, Mary Chain.
That tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah.
But I just think that like
it tracks for your old package. Like the whole thing makes sense.
But I just think that there's like it's just crazy that I mean it's interesting that hip hop is popular music and that's like even happening at the Super Bowl. That's a very positive thing.
Hip hop is what rock and roll was in the 80s. It's all,
No, of course,
there's
but
no other music.
No, but I think that the Super Bowl portion of it is like I don't think that would have happened 5 years ago.
What do you think it would have been?
That has been. It's Justin Timberlake. It's like a big
more
pop. It's
poppy.
J-Lo. It's Mariah
More
Carey.
poppy,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like I think it's interesting that they're doing it, and I think that it's going to be challenging for it to be good.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like, I'm interested in full disclosure. I don't really even watch sports that much. I'm watching this game.
Oh, I don't either. I don't give a
Right.
fuck about sports.
Right. I'm involved in sports. I work with sports teams. Like I don't
Yeah,
actively, I mean, of course I watch constantly, but I don't actively watch it all the time.
Yeah.
And I will be watching this game, and because I got something riding on it, and I think that
Money or
well, if the Rams win, we're gonna throw up a shirt. You know what I'm saying?
oh, I see. It's a monetary thing.
No, I'm invested in the Rams. Go Rams, LA Rams. We work with the Rams. I love the Rams. I love football. I love sports. See how I flip flop?
This is interesting. Yeah, yeah.
I do like sports. I just don't have time to watch.
I'm
them all
having a
the
hard time following your flip flopping is so intense that I
Yeah.
can't even. It's
I'm
worse
evasive.
than being on the mat with you in jiu-jitsu.
I know. I evade. I wiggle. I conquer. I come back.
But I just think there's like a level of like I have a weird thing where I like really don't like dusty hip hop, but
Yeah.
I like dusty music that I like, which I know is
But this
hypocritical.
is why I brought up Wu-Tang. I've been watching this thing. I started watching this thing on Hulu, the Wu-Tang show.
It's the fictional. It's like the
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the narrative of Wu-Tang, right? And I just want to see. I'm not going to comment on the show being good or bad, right? It's not my place. But I'm going to say
because these Hollywood guys got their hooks in you. You can't even be honest anymore on this
yeah,
podcast.
I don't want no. I just sometimes I feel like I don't want to set myself up to be a critic of that kind of work. What the fuck is this? Another ad read? Okay,
Beautiful.
we can wait on that. But I'm watching the show, and I just want them to see. I just want them to make, because I haven't listened to Wu-Tang in 15, 10 something years, maybe longer.
But you were banging Wu-Tang in the
I
Civic.
loved it in the Altima. Thank you
I'm
very
sorry.
much.
It's the equivalent.
Okay, it was a purple Altima. It was
That
like
perp?
had the perp Altima. It was kind of modeled after a J30. I thought I was
What's a J30?
Infinity. It has the rounded trunk.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
So sick.
So sick.
So sick. But I watched the show and I'm like, okay, I just want to see them make the album. I want to watch them make Cream.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even make the fucking album till halfway through the second season. So I'm like, I'm watching while
That's
I work.
insane. That's insane.
I'm binging. I'm working and I'm binging. I'm like, okay. And then in watching it, it made me go back and listen to Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And I
Does it hold up?
dude, some of that shit is
Does it hold up for you though? Do you think it's how much of that is nostalgia versus how much of it is this music is really good?
Some of it's really good. Some of that dude, the fact that dude made all like that he produced all those albums.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, it's crazy. It's
and
really
some
cool.
of that, some of the beats, some of that shit is
No, it's like legendary. It's like
It's
baseline.
really good.
No, of course.
It's
No,
really
I
good.
agree. And I think it's also like that was like
it's corny to be a Wu
it's like
guy.
a proper like, but it was like a proper like time and place, like movement.
Right.
For not to be dramatic, but it was. I mean, it's
100%
like,
a movement.
That's the blueprint. For
That
a
was
lot
a
of people.
huge. It was a genre breaking event.
And let's
It
not forget
changed
Method
everything.
Man's acting career.
Exactly. Yeah, Method Man was in everything for a while.
Method Man. I think Method Man's still in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Method Man. Dude, Method Man, Mary J. Blige. You're all I need. Come on, you know you.
That's a classic. I'm
classic.
just saying to you that I just think that like I don't know people who put Kendrick Lamar on in the car. It's like 13-year-olds. That's who actually listens to Kendrick Lamar.
I mean-
because he's huge. He's a pop star. It's like that's where he's at now.
Yeah,
He's a
but
thinking man's pop star. If you like hip hop,
I understand what
he's
you're
like a smart rapper.
I understand what you're saying, but I had a big. I spent a lot of time listening to TDE, like their whole roster for a long time, And
I'm sure you did.
You know, like Schoolboy Q. You're gonna say you have no.
I mean, he's got some
interest.
good songs. I just don't like. That's not what I'm gonna put on.
It's not jangly guitar jams. You
Yeah, but I also think it's like it's not like.
Well, what rap do you listen to?
Fucking Drake, shit with hits. Future. I'm from ATL, baby. We giving you all of it.
Right.
If it's ATL versus LA, we win, no question. You could really?
It depends what time.
But we got new shit too. We got Gunna. We got Young Thug. We got.
Are you're keeping it P 100%?
I try to keep it P as often as I can.
As often as you can.
I think that's
what's your P ratio like? 80%.
I just love pushing P because the song is like okay.
Yeah.
Like the song's not that good, but
Yeah.
he made it like worked. It hit. And he didn't have that. Like that. This is his first kind of like
massive.
Yeah, it's like a meme basically,
Yeah.
which is what you need to have a hit.
It's his first meme.
It's his first meme.
That's getting your first meme is now like going.
And I tried to listen to Gunna and I'm like, this is kind of boring, but I like him so much that I support the movement. Like I support the whole thing because he's cool.
Right.
You know?
It's crazy what music rap has gone so far that it's become abstracted to where like guys can literally get on a track and kind of mumble for a few minutes and have one little like hook and it's like a smash.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's been going on for a long time, but
it's more prevalent now than it ever has been. But I think he's a great example of like he's now like in the zeitgeist in a way where he could have never been if it was just music.
Do you follow Ryder Rips?
No.
Is he on your radar? Do you know who he is?
Yeah, the artist.
He's an artist, and he's been. Do you know Bored Ape Yacht Club is?
Unfortunately, I do.
Okay, I've been following him on Instagram, and he keeps showing this whole thing where it's like he's showing the Nazi undertones to Bored Ape.
I've heard.
Have you seen this?
Do you believe it though?
I mean, dude, it's pretty damning.
I mean, I'll believe anything
Yeah.
because people are fucking insane, and that is the dorkiest. All that stuff. I'm out.
You're
I'm
out.
good.
You're never
like
gonna.
I don't care if I'm old. I don't give a shit. I'm out. Like I have no interest. It's aesthetically so bad.
Well, that's the thing. This is the problem: is that it was sold to us as art. It's not art. It has utility. You're not going to have a choice of being out. You're going to have to be involved at some point. Trust me. In the next 5 years, you're going to be like, I had to.
Well, you know that Jason made me make an NFT early days.
Oh, he did?
Where I hit him in the face with a cake, and it was all filmed by the Cobra Snake. Wow. At the Standard Hotel parking lot after it was closed, and we made a couple ETH.
You guys pulled the you pulled from Aoki's
the goat, the goat, my Kendrick Lamar.
I directed a video with Aoki in it once.
And, like it wasn't his video.
It was him and Iggy Azalea.
IGGY.
Yeah, IGGY.
IGGY came on at my gym the other day, and I was like, "This is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy." But I think that I mean, do you own any? What's your crypto looking like?
Not good now, but I have crypto. But it took a big shit.
But do you pay attention?
Yeah, but as much as I have the bandwidth to pay attention, I don't have time.
So you have all.
If I had a lot of time.
So you just sound like you're really busy, but we're sitting here podcasting like it's nothing.
No, it's something. I had to slot. No. What do you mean?
Well, you booked me 2 days ago,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna guess that you're like booking that far in advance.
No, this is like on my list of things that need to get taken care of.
Yeah.
This is important, but not the most.
Not number one.
Not
Sure.
the most. No,
Sure,
it
sure,
can't be because it doesn't. I have to look at it from a fiduciary kind of.
FDIC head ass over here. Okay, bro. You're starting to bank too?
Bank. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm starting to bank. Yes. Yeah.
I've been watching Billions. Is that
watched-
perp? What is that?
I watched it. It's this is Wonder Day mushroom gummies. Do I have to do this right now?
Mushroom gummies?
Gummies. Wait, I don't want to do this right now.
Psilocybin?
No, not that.
We're doing it right now. Here.
Are you a psychedelic? Are you into psychedelics?
No, I'm not. We're not allowed to do psychedelics.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Were you ever?
No.
Never.
Bro, that's pussy shit. Coke, Oxycontin, heroin,
You think
crack. Cool.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, weed, necessary.
I wouldn't say it's pussy shit.
Mushrooms are mushrooms and like ayahuasca, that's pussy shit, bro.
Listen,
That's like some looking inward. If you're doing drugs,
you don't want to look inward because it's just it's a void.
no, I pay a therapist to look inward. I'm not gonna like stare at a ceiling fan for 14 hours in the woods.
No.
No, I'm good.
Why would there be? Okay, I'm not going to ask that question. Okay, well, he doesn't like psychedelics. Fair.
Do you like psychedelics?
Yeah, when I could do, I don't do that shit
I always
anymore,
found
but I
that to
loved
be
it. I
my
loved it.
attitude towards all things like that is like, is there a Coke option?
Yeah.
because that's cool.
I
and
might
fun.
do a little coke back, on
Well,
top
I would
of my
always
mushrooms.
I would
but-
get too fucked up on like Molly and then be like, oh, I'm fucking flying. Let me just do some coke to mellow out.
Yeah.
That's the baseline. That's
Yeah.
the baseline of how you mellow out.
Yeah, it's true.
But I think that the popularity of mushrooms, I think people are thinking like, I think it's going to take longer than people think.
For it to become like super accessible and legal.
Yeah.
Well, that's not what these are. These are mushroom gummies.
Oh,
Okay.
like.
Like the medicinal aspect, not the hallucinogenic.
Oh, it's got the lion's mane. You know, I fuck
Yeah,
with that.
it got lion's mane, chaga,
I've seen this. I've seen these before. Oh, it's got the chaga and the reishi.
and the reishi.
These
Yeah.
taste good. So
These are good. I keep telling. I've done this ad read so many times, but
they got all my shit though. It's vegan, gluten free. Oh, it tastes great. They're telling
Tastes
you it
great.
tastes great.
Yeah.
100% real, like me.
Yeah.
USA made, also like me.
Okay.
Lab tested. Unfortunately, haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
No GMOs.
no.
No gelatin, so it's really vegan. You know, real vegans don't fuck with that. We don't fuck
Right.
with honey, and we don't fuck with.
You're a vegan?
No, I'm not, but I was.
Yeah.
You were ever vegan?
No. Well, for like 3 months, and I just started fucking getting fat.
I don't know what sugar alcohols are, but it's good that they're not in here. And there's also no fillers and junk. I keep my temple clean, like Wonder Day mushroom gummies.
Yeah, my temple's like the one in India with all the rats in it. It's not very clean. Immediate effects. So look, this is Wonder. Is this the last read?
Yeah.
Wonder Day mushroom gummies, 10 functional mushrooms with lion's mane, chaga, and reishi. While I do this ad read, he's going to look on Instagram. Immediate effects. Immediate effects. Okay, look, I'll just tell you this. I got this in the mail. I open it up. I see it. I'm like, okay, I didn't order this, but this must be an ad read. I put it in my car. I'm going to I was going to Memorial with my girlfriend and her friend.
Memorial? What's that?
A memorial. Someone passed away.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was a new hotspot. I wasn't familiar
Oh yeah,
with.
you've been to Memorial, dude.
been to
It's
Memorial?
fire.
Bro, it's
Day
Fridays
party?
are lit,
It's the
man.
best day party. It's a bunch of people in a graveyard, just like
That could be. I mean,
low volume
I've seen
EDM.
crazier things.
yeah. Anyways, I had these in the back of my car. I opened them. I said, "Let me try," and I eat a couple, and I'm like, "Well, okay, I gotta have these for the ad read."
Were you having it like a snack?
I was having it like a snack.
I don't think that's.
I don't think these are no, they're good to snack. The long and short of the whole story is that I don't have any self-control, and we just gobbled them up. We ate these fucking things
Not
up in
surprised.
an afternoon. You son of a bitch. Immediate effects are lifted mood, clearer thinking. That's probably the chaga and the lion's mane, and maybe the reishi. Effects over time, feeling more consistently balanced and sleeping better. My sleep was amazing that I'm not gonna lie.
Turkey Tail is one of my favorite bowl games that the SEC does. That's nice.
Okay. Highlight the surprise. The taste was bomb. Fire.
Taste bomby.
Yeah, I want more of these free gummies. I don't.
Do
wanna
I get
pay.
some for being a guest, or is
Yes,
that
we'll send him, guys.
what's the gift bag situation?
It's in the
this
other room.
podcast?
It's huge. It's big. It's massive. There's a baguette. There's some brie. There's some sardines.
That's nice. I
went to the
hate tin
cheese-
fish. Fake trend. Continue.
Okay. Maybe is that how you guys have succeeded in podcasting? Is everything's a hot take?
No, this isn't a hot take. I just don't like tin
You just
fish.
don't like anything. You don't like Kendrick Lamar. You don't like sardines.
It's,
I've never had sardines.
eating sardines. I'm not stranded on a boat.
I've never had them.
Like that's like some like
My girlfriend eats that shit. I don't eat that shit.
well, because it's cool.
No. She
Yeah,
likes
it's a
fishy.
trend.
She likes fishy stuff.
No, she's on her fish wife vibe. She's putting them
man,
on
she's-
saltines.
Where's your girl at? Where's what's her face?
What do you mean? Where's she at?
Not your girl, your home girl.
Which homegirl?
Lena Dunham, isn't that your girl?
Lena Dunham is my girl.
That's
yeah.
your girl. You guys party?
No, we've never partied.
No.
I'm open to that.
It's so crazy. Okay. Have you heard of functional mushrooms? They have adaptogens which act at a cellular level to help bring your mind and body to balance. You can support mood, energy, gut health, and even experience better sleep and immune system strength with an adaptogen routine.
I love routines. That's a big thing for me.
Routines are fire.
I'm sure you feel the same way.
You can use this feeling of feeling better to motivate yourself to work out, to having calm, to feeling less stressed. Sometimes I feel so stressed that I feel like there's a metal bar on my face. That's how stressed out. I feel like I might have a stroke.
Bro, how do you get that stressed out?
It's crazy. And I think sometimes if I ate more of these, I'd have less
Bro,
stress.
you're not doing anything.
I'm doing a lot.
You keep saying that.
What do you take a day? Walk a day in my shoes, fuckface, and we'll see. We'll see who can.
I'm up before you.
No, you're not.
I'm
What time do you
grinding
get up?
harder than you.
What time do you get up?
5.
That's a lie. I can
No,
tell
it's
by
not.
your. I can tell by your inflection.
Bro,
5.
No, I get up at 5. I see the trainer at 6:30. I'm up at 5. I get some emails done on my East Coast
What time do you
swag.
go to bed?
9.
Every
9:30,
night?
10 o'clock. Yeah.
I need to go to bed at 9:30.
What time do you go to bed?
10, 11. Sometimes
You
midnight.
can improve.
I'm
Midnight's
working.
crazy. Do not,
Midnight's crazy.
Unless there's an event, unless there's an activation.
How do you like? You have a girlfriend. How do you manage it? How do you like?
What do you mean, bro?
I have
You-
so much shit going on.
I
I'm working.
work smart, not hard, bro.
You could teach me. Maybe I need to learn.
You're
from
too old. It's too late.
Is it too late?
Yeah, you're
I'm wearing too many hats. You just like you sit around and you podcast with Jason, you eat for 6 hours and you talk about a lamp and then you tell the people, I think this album sucks.
I have
give me
hella clients.
$40,000.
I have hella clients that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Multiple calls. I'm on Zoom.
You're on Zoom.
Yeah, I'm hella Zoom.
You're zoomed out.
I'm zoomy.
I hate the Zoom.
I'm zoomed up. No one likes it. It's a nightmare. I
gotta
love
cap it,
IRL.
right?
Huh?
You got to cap Zoom at like 35, 45 minutes, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Anything over.
You
is
know what I
trash.
hate? People are like, we got to use the whole hour. We got 5 minutes left. It's like, if we're done, we're not going to use that 5 minutes. Let's give that 5 minutes to me so I can.
Oh, are these people that have booked you for an hour of consulting?
No. Just it's common in the world. I've seen this a lot where it's
I don't
like,
see that. Once it's over, it's over.
Well, it's because you're in the shady underworld.
No,
kind
it's
of
not
vibe.
in the
You're not-
underworld.
yeah,
I'm talking about agency calls. Like they have another call to get to. They don't have an hour. They're not going to chew the extra 20 minutes.
people want to hang with me. I guess that's the difference.
Maybe
Main
you're that
difference.
compelling.
Yeah, they're ready to hang up on your ass.
Yeah, maybe.
They said this call's over.
I made a wild snafu the other day on Zoom. I don't even want to talk about it.
I would
Bad.
love to talk about it.
Bad. I can't talk about it on the air. It's terrifying. Okay. Started by two
can
friends in
imagine.
2017, Plant People creates research-backed, doctor-formulated, regenerative, organic plant and mushroom supplements for mood, memory, stress, sleep, and more. They're proudly B Corp certified, climate neutral certified, and they plant a tree for every product sold. Can you imagine?
Climate neutral, I like a lot.
Wonder
I only
Day.
fly private, but I donate to offset my carbon emissions.
You only fly private.
I'm joking. Go ahead.
Enter Wonder Day Mushroom Gummies, the world's first and best mushroom gummy that combines the power of 10 research-backed adaptogenic mushrooms, including lion's mane, reishi, and chaga. And that's it. Incredibly chef-crafted, pre-dosed gummies. That
Oh, wait,
taste-
these are chef crafted?
Yes.
Hold the fucking phone.
Yes, dude.
That's
Touched by the
nice.
chef's hands.
I don't fuck with anything that's not chef crafted.
I know that about you. They taste like a juicy raspberry. We dare you to eat just 2 a day, which I could, a dare that I
You
failed.
literally couldn't.
I couldn't do it. Wonder Day gummies are made with 10.
What's the promo
research-backed-
code, Chief?
Wonder Day gummies are 100% vegan and made from USA cultivated functional mushrooms from family farms of exceptional quality. Your happiness is 100% guaranteed. Love them or your money back. Go to plantpeople.com/angels to get 15% off your first order with code ANGELS. That's TRYDOTPLANTPEOPLEDOTCO
IGGY.
ANGELS. Love feeling wonderful or your money back. Let me do that again since he walked all over
I'm
it.
sorry.
Go to tryplantpeople.co/angels to get 50% off your first order with code ANGELS. That's TRYDOTPLANTPEOPLEDOTCO/ANGELS. Love feeling wonderful or your money back. Don't you get tired after talking for fucking an hour straight? Does your brain...
I mean, I find the ads to be a source of creative expression for me, and we
Sure.
take the ads and we obviously mold them into what feels real to us. You know?
Yeah, typically I do take that approach, and I think it's fun when you have a co-host that can help. But I think carrying this thing on my own it's
It's
can
gonna be
weird.
tough.
It can
It's
be
gonna
tough.
be tough.
But let me ask you something. After you podcast, right? You do an hour. What is your
Hour.
You do an hour. Are you able to switch gears and do other things?
Yeah.
Or do you need a
we
minute to
record. We
decompress?
record in the middle of the day. We record at noon PT.
I guess if you're a consultant, you just jump into a call. Like I have to be creative, right? I got to go in the other room. I got to design. I got to write a fucking treatment. I got to do these things.
You're so busy.
You're just like Maddie. It's just you want to like it's
Maddie recently put me in touch with his staff to discuss something.
for him to show up.
Yeah, I can't discuss what this is, but yeah, he's like, yeah, sounds great.
You talked to Lisa.
I've talked to Lisa before. They're
Jackie.
great. I forget that
He has a team.
Well, I used to get really annoyed about that when I'm like, bro, I fucking know you don't pawn me off on the
No,
team.
you gotta talk to the
but
team.
I love the teams now
Yeah.
because I realize that these bozos can't get something done without the team.
He's just gonna say yes, and they're gonna go, wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I had a fucking team. That'd be amazing.
You don't have a team?
No, I
too
have
bad.
I have a company of people that work with me, but they're not my personal team. They work on that stuff.
I feel like you could get a lot of guys to be your assistant.
feel like I get a lot of guys. I don't want a guy assistant. I'd like a female assistant. I'd like a woman or someone who doesn't have any predilection. to anything.
Non-binary.
Yeah, non-binary.
They them.
Someone that doesn't brine.
You're the
Yeah,
exactly.
non-binary. Yeah.
They don't like pickles.
So you skirted. You didn't want to talk about Rogan. You
No, I
shuffled
talked
off.
about Rogan.
Why is?
I don't know.
Okay.
I talked about Rogan.
Anyways.
There's nothing to say about Rogan.
Nothing to say.
We're gonna take some calls on that.
Oh, you want to
You
take
guys
some
take calls?
Yeah, we take calls.
Well, yeah, we have some people
Okay, I'll take calls.
itching to say that piece.
Okay, great. I can't wait to have someone tell me I'm an idiot for not liking the same music they like.
No,
That's my job.
The worst calls because he doesn't screen them is like someone gets on the phone and he just goes, "Hey, what's up?" You're like, "What's up?" And they're like, "Dude, just hanging out." I'm like, "No, you got to have a subject." So
Tell them not to do that. So
yeah, but you got to give. You
I
got to
did
give
tell
them.
him not to do it.
You have to give them a subject. They have to ask a question.
they've got some really good stuff lined up.
Really?
I'll be the judge of that. Let's go. Put
How
some
do I
money
get
on.
out of this GIF?
I don't know, bro.
You know why I wanted you to come on the pod is that every time that chat gets fired up, it's so
What
good.
is up?
Dude, what's
Yo,
dude, what are we smoking today?
What's up, fellas? I got a question if you're ready for it. This is Kits on the Discord.
What part of Canada are you from?
I'm from Saskatoon. the
Hell
very
yeah, let's
city.
go, baby. Shout out to all my Canadians in the fucking building.
Thank you. Okay, I got a question for you guys.
Mhm.
How do you know when to call it quits with a project?
When the money runs out,
Well, hold on. What kind of a
So
project?
is that something is that something you premeditate? You have an amount, a bottom line, or is it?
I wake up every day with a
a
bottom line. It costs thousands of dollars to get out of bed when you're living this lifestyle. No, I think that if it's not feeling fulfilling, then you walk away. Unless the money's too good, and then you got to stay.
What if you're so?
I didn't mean to rhyme.
What if it's a long-term project and the payday is a ways out, but you're invested, but it's not fulfilling?
You have to keep soldiering to get the money.
You gotta push through.
We don't leave money on the table. Even though I know the rent in Saskatoon is pretty cheap, you need this bread.
What are we talking about? Are you rehabbing the basement? What kind of project is it?
Oh, I'm thinking more about creative projects. I'm someone that I started playing in bands, and then I've shifted to doing like a solo kind of thing. But I've also had different experiences of like dropping out of a PhD recently, where I was like, you know what, time to call it quits. So I was just curious what your guys'
Here's
kind
my
of,
advice.
frame of reference is.
Here's my advice. You have to finish something. No matter how hard it hurts or how much you want to die, you got to finish something, and then you can do other things after that. But one thing has to get finished. So
That's true.
Pick something and finish it. I don't care how fucking hard it is.
But how do you know when to move on to the next one?
When you
That's kinda
finish
what I'm
it.
asking.
When you finish it, he has a good point. We have to finish something.
You got to finish something.
Yeah, you can't. The PhD program sounds like it was an L, bro.
You took an L there.
Unless it was
Oh, no,
like
it was.
Saskatoon University.
That wasn't an L on my part. I think I got my money and got out in a successful way. I was paid to do it, so it wasn't
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't like a tuition thing.
That's different. Look, man, finish. I agree with Alex. Let's finish something and keep it moving.
That's
Right on.
that's how
I
you that's how
appreciate
you
that.
that's how you get that's how you build value in yourself as as someone that can do things. And once they see you do one thing, they go, well, this guy knows how to do this. He might know how to do that.
That's great. It's
You know?
true. It's true. Thank you for listening to Powerful Truth Angels.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks,
Yo,
guys.
guys.
And why is there two people on? Okay, who else are we talking
All
to?
right, I got a couple things to talk about.
What's your name, caller? Where are you calling from?
I'm Michael Silverstein,
And what part of the country are you in?
Seattle.
Nice.
Okay.
I can hear that. What's popping, Mike?
Yeah, you hear the nature.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a couple things to talk about.
Okay.
So recently, I came across the concept of chimichangas, and I had a bit of a meltdown
Oh
over
my
it.
God. This chimichanga guy on the Discord.
What do you
I
mean?
just
What do you
don't,
mean?
like,
You hadn't discovered it
understand how the
before?
fuck it's-
You guys don't have
No, no,
Mexican
no.
food in Seattle, I guess.
Like, guys, listen. I don't know how it started. I don't know why it started, and I don't know how it's still going.
Are you
And
talking
it's
about
just like really
chimichangas?
confusing to me. Yeah, chimichangas.
Well, why don't
How
you?
did that?
I don't understand this.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense.
Is this
Why-
a bit, or do you like really just like chimichangas?
No, I've never had a chimichanga.
Why don't you go get one?
Well, because he lives in Seattle, bro.
Well, I don't know. Fucking
Yeah,
Gold
where the
Belly
fuck
that
am I gonna
shit.
get a chimichanga?
Get one at the store.
Go to LA, man.
All right, I'll
Are
fly.
you
Can
obsessed?
fly me out to
Are
get
you obsessed with
chimichangas?
the idea of a fried burrito? What is it?
It's just like a weird fixation that I've had. Like it's like
Is this sexual?
totally confused me. It
Have-
could. I don't think so.
Have you ever had a donut?
Yeah, I've had a donut.
I actually, I don't think. Is a chimichanga
Fried
even
cake.
good? I've never had one.
Yeah, chimichangas are fire. What are you talking about?
I'm sure they are. I've just never
Yeah.
had one.
You like Sonora Town? You don't like?
No, I mean it's fine.
It's
What's, okay, so what's your point with the donut then? Because a donut's fried.
A
Cake.
donut's a
That
fried
seems like-
cupcake.
Damn, great
yeah,
point.
no, it's fried cake with a hole in it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a fried piece of cake. The same fucking thing. Next caller.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. The guy just called to say, I don't know. He
This
doesn't.
caller thing, you guys got to stop this,
He's never. Is it a show? Is it just?
bro. This isn't fucking Love Line. Like,
No, listen. This is the thing.
also the time you record this is insane. It's a Saturday at 3 p.m. People aren't like.
Listen, this guy, I say, load them up with a question about their love life, and Jason just thinks it's funny to like let them run wild. And
Well-
they come on. This guy just came on and goes, "Dude, you guys ever heard of chimichangas?" And that was it. He never had a chimichanga. He just wanted to say chimichanga.
Who's that? Is somebody still here?
Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Hey, I'm in the forklift right now.
Okay, on the way. That's right.
Yo, Chris is right. This is the worst fucking time to be recording this shit. What the
This
hell?
guy's. This fool's on a
Jason's
forklift.
got a date with his girl. Two-tone. Jason's got a date with his girl. I gotta move Gatorade fucking pallets on this. Listen to this. Can you hear this?
That's hard.
I'm driving a mech around on planet Gorbatron right now. This is terrible. Like, I'm
Damn.
slaving around while Two-Tone decides to, get CB on 2 days out. Everybody was so scared in the Discord. He said 3 p.m. on Saturday. Everybody was freaking out. Jason's got his dress shirt in the car. That's horrible. He couldn't even work in it.
How did you know Jason has a date today? Did you tell him on the Discord?
Because we were talking in the Discord. It's the what's his girl's birthday.
The Discord.
It's her
going off.
birthday. Is this a first date?
That's his girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
The
Yeah,
Discord.
he's going out at
Listen,
3 p.m. on a
this guy's on a forklift in the Discord loading Gatorade pallets, but a true believer and a powerful truth angel.
I appreciate that. I love the working man.
Hell yeah.
I think this is a good crossover for all the goners in the Discord as well, though.
I hope there are some goners in the disc. Is there a crossover audience, Jason? Are they happy that I'm here? Or are they like, where's Jason?
No, they seem to work.
Is Jason the favorite of the duo?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why?
no one likes me. They love Jason.
Why? Because you're the hot take.
No,
Because he's nice.
He's nice, and he's the bad guy. This is the bad guy. He's the heel.
Well,
I think
But it's always
Chris
it's
might have been the worst guest to have after Heavy, being what we had with Heavy. Chris is heavy over on How Long Gone.
oh my
We had
god,
some
that's
dude
that's a
heavy.
terrible
Now we
thing to
have,
say.
I don't know who Heavy is. I know he's a reoccurring character on this show.
We got Whole Foods brand Heavy.
Listen, you guys should thank Chris that this show still exists because I called him 6 months ago and I was like, I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. He's like, just keep trucking, keep doing it.
Because I really believe that. Hey, no problem. No,
Yeah,
but
you're keeping this guy alive.
well, I just think that, even though I was invited on much later, and you had Jason
never
on
in town.
before me, I'm always in town, baby. You know I can tap in whenever.
I didn't know that. And also, to be honest, I don't know. Like, every time I invite someone on, I'm like, half of me is like, they're probably going to tell me to go fuck myself. Because I'm like, I don't know if people want to do it.
Hey, get the fuck out of the way! I told someone right now and tell them they suck at their job. I was saying I'll do that shit in Discord right now.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
He's in LA for
You're
sure.
in LA?
Nah, we in the 254 repping Central Texas, Austin. You know how it is.
Oh, I was dead wrong.
Central Texas.
He's in Tejas.
Shout out to Texas. I love Texas.
CB, did you go to that Sweet Green on Guadalupe Street in Austin?
Oh, come on. You already know. They have my picture on the wall. Say, give this man as many free shmamis as he wants. That's I walked in, I dapped him up.
Is that a place we can align? Is it Sweet Green? You like Sweet Green?
Well, Sweet Green, thank you to our family at Sweet Green. They do bless our accounts with cashew bucks.
Oh, word?
So I got the 200 this week. I got a light 200 in the account this week.
What, do you push them on the show?
We're just friends with the founders.
What? Yo, bless me.
One, like, kale white bean. That's it. Like,
that's, well, I can't, I mean, unfortunately, the credit is non-transferable.
The cashew credits don't really move
the cashew
like normal
credits,
currency.
Unlike, it's like 2 tons ETH.
Yeah.
They got carry out orders. Order it, and they'll leave it on the sidewalk. And if some
that's a great idea. I should start. I see what you mean. I can leave a salad for you. Yeah. Send a salad to your man in the army. You know, that's the.
Listen, Sweet Greens is a staple for me. It's part of my week. A couple meals a week are Sweet Greens. Okay. Yo, thank you.
Thank you, but the noise is too much.
The forklift is crazy, but thank you. Good hearing from you.
I gotta work, man. You know.
No, we appreciate you keeping this country alive.
I mean, just stop shopping at big stores. I don't want to work anymore.
Don't worry. I would never support Amazon.
Oh yes, yeah.
Did you see
Whole Foods and Erewhon and?
Hey, bro, Whole Foods. Look, I can't help that it's a casualty in the Bezos storm. I mean, I didn't plan for that. What are you doing?
Separate the artist sometimes. That's all that you know.
Who are you texting? What? Who are you texting?
Text my girlfriend. What, you can't text on there? You've been texting the whole time.
I'm not the host.
You've been texting the whole time.
I'm not texting the whole time.
I've been watching you.
I've texted occasionally.
We're going to arm wrestle.
Chris is right.
He's probably
I'm the guest. I can be unengaged.
Drive home.
Thank you. Where's Chody at? I want to talk to Big Chody.
Chody's busy with something on Saturday.
Chody's busy? How could Chody is like the preeminent guy in the Discord.
Do you get into the Discord yourself?
Yeah, I pop in there all the time. It's fire.
That's
it's
scary.
Like, to be honest, it's fucking fun in there. Dude, it's like I have so much more respect for my fans after talking to them on Discord because they're just like, they're kind of funny.
You should go on tour.
With what, a Discord tour?
No, you should. We went on tour and we met the fans. We saw the fans IRL, baby. We tapped in with
But here's the thing. I talked to a guy emailed me and asked me if I want to do a tour and I go, okay, what do you think?
What agency was he from?
I don't know. Whatever. It wasn't a fucking agent. He does touring. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Okay.
Some random guy. I don't know him.
Okay.
He's like, you want to do a tour? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, how much do you think I pull a night? He goes, a couple grand. I'm like, what the fuck? There's no point. What am I going to do? I'm going to take a week or two off my life to make 10 grand? Like,
look, I'm sorry that it smells like broke on this side of the table and 10 grand ain't enough for you to get out of bed. I get 10 grand for a walkthrough. So this is different, you know?
Okay. So what do you, so you went on tour. You just, I love how you just contradict yourself. In the same sense, 10 grand was a lot and 10 grand was not enough.
Well, because it depends on what the ask is for the 10.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel like 10 grand is like, for me, the just like the baseline, like for me to do anything is like 10 grand.
Wow.
I think. You don't think so?
Must be nice.
Well, what's your, like, what you're gonna do? You're gonna do shows you're gonna take home 800. You and Jason are gonna split the door and take 800 home a night.
I'm just telling you that we're building a life business that will eventually, hopefully, land us on your television sets. And touring, I think, was a necessary growth step.
100%.
It wasn't a money play, but of course, I did secure us a couple sponsors, so it was fine.
Well, and also, you guys are invested in this thing in a different way. This is like a thing that I do in the with a few other things. This is like a thing that, like, I'm not saying that you don't do other things, but this is like you guys are more invested in your podcast.
Yeah, we probably
and you
are.
put more time into it.
Yeah.
I would love to. I wish I had the bandwidth. I fucking love it. It's great.
You're good at it.
Thank you. It's nice of you to say. I love the Discord though. I could be in this Discord for 6-7 hours a day. It's fucking hilarious. There's just like 10 different threads. They're talking about this, talking about that.
I stay away.
It's so much better than Instagram. It's so much better. It's like you're just talking to people.
No. I think that Discord is going to take over the earth. Like I think Discord is truly like
the evolution.
Well, it's a combination of like gamer nerds, and Slack.
Yeah,
which I think is like
and Reddit.
But I don't like the way it looks. That's my issue with it. But it's a good program. It works really well. And the voice chat thing is cool. Like where you can just go into a room and everybody can talk. Like for business, it's actually nice.
Discord's fire. I mean, if you know, like my company, we should all be having meetings on Discord.
I do that with one of my businesses.
One of your businesses.
Yeah. We like my partner James is like he likes it and thinks it's better than Slack, and so that's the only reason I know how to use it. is business.
And you guys all log in there and just talk ideas and.
Yeah, I don't do it socially at all. I only use it for business.
Yeah, we should be in there, but born and raised, we're not. We should all be in Discord.
I thought you guys only communicated through like
smoke signals.
Well, or maybe
Tin
letters
cans.
written in blood or something. You know what I mean?
I don't know what this
bathroom walls. You know what I mean?
Walls. What is it? Is that the consensus that we're just like we're like bad guys?
No, absolutely not. I just feel like you're tough guys.
I'm not a tough guy.
I wouldn't want to tangle with you.
Yeah, but whatever. You don't want to take. No, but I'm not walking around and imposing my will upon people or like.
You're imposing it without realizing it.
No, I'm not.
Because of your stature and history.
I don't have a history. And what story have you heard about me? That's
no
scary?
story. I've heard no stories about you. You've always been nothing but nice to me. I'm just saying, if I ran into you somewhere, I wouldn't want to be on your bad side.
Right.
I mean, I'm also a pussy.
Right, but I don't think
Did you agree?
You do have a gun on your mantle.
What? No, it's a fake. It's a fake gun. It's a starter pistol. It's nothing. It doesn't work.
That's more than I got.
It's not operational.
I got nothing. I'm anti-weapon.
I'm pro. I like weapons.
I'm not surprised by that.
I'm pro. But I
Do you keep the Draco in the truck, or you
no,
just?
I don't drive. No, I don't drive around with a strap. In my
Have
car.
you driven around with a strap before?
No, I don't do that.
I'm not saying in the last 10 to 15, but maybe
It's not.
maybe like
no,
high school.
I was a graffiti writer.
Yeah, graffiti writers are known criminals.
Yeah, but not that kind of crime. We're not like fucking shooting people.
But if you sell drugs, don't you have to shoot people sometimes?
No, you can sell drugs your whole life and never
I'm
even
kidding. Of course
assault
not.
anybody.
The real G's never do anything. They don't. They're the nicest guys on the block usually.
Sure.
Like that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to do the work. Like the foot soldiers do that for you, correct?
No, I don't have foot soldiers.
I know you don't. I'm saying in the scheme of things.
No, I think if you're, let's say, this quote unquote fictional G,
Yeah.
I think in order for that person to be there, they had to do some dirt. You can't just like
Yeah.
You can't
No,
just
of
like
course,
be
of
like
course.
I'm the guy.
But I'm
with
saying
the,
once you get to once you're the leader, you are the nicest, coolest guy. That's like friendly, basically, because you don't have to actually. You're not doing any of the dirt.
I don't think any of those guys are friendly. I think they're just like if you have to like impose your will upon.
I've
people,
known some guys that are very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Were very nice to me, and they are now doing hard time.
for murder.
Not murder, but I'm just saying, like, I think that like when you get to a certain level, it becomes normalized to you a little bit. Like, this is my life. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a CEO, basically.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. I think it's always different though, right?
Yeah, of course.
There's so many different species of baller, trapper, scammer, thug, writer, gangster, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't know many.
And regionally, it changes too. If in Atlanta you have a whole different thing going on, and here you have something,
LA's scary.
Yeah.
LA, I feel like invented it.
I
It's the
think LA
blueprint.
invented gang culture for sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. And we unfortunately exported it like around the world. So now you have like Crips in Belgium for some reason.
Those are. I would probably be down to tangle with them.
Yeah. You'd be down to tangle.
Well, tangle. I mean, that's
A little game of
I'm not a big fighter.
Neither am I.
I'd send people in to do that for me.
Yeah.
That's what Jason's my
send your
muscle.
shooters. Jason's
Yeah,
your shooter.
my shooter.
You send the long man.
No, I would not send. Jason's maybe more of a pussy than I am. I don't know, actually. I mean, we've both been in like. I mean, you've been in like hardcore fights where it's like 30 guys. You know.
What do you think? This is fucking a West Side Story?
No,
Like,
I'm saying like a hardcore show where it's like a fake fight. It's not like I've never been in a one-on-one like.
you're saying you've moshed.
Basically.
Yeah.
But sometimes the moshing gets contentious.
Yeah, you can catch an elbow to the face. Or,
But you've been to hardcore shows, right?
not a lot, no.
Really?
No, I went to some punk shows as a kid. I wasn't into hardcore.
What kind of punk shows are we talking about?
Like Suicidal, that kind of like, stoner rock, backyard
Like downtown
shit.
LA or like
Venice kind of
Venice.
punk shows. Some downtown. Yeah, I've been to some,
Yeah.
there was periods where it's just kind of, bled.
Well, I
bled
feel like
over.
you're down with so many different types that you probably would have,
So, yeah.
flirted with that.
But yeah, I
You're
definitely.
friends with the skate community. You're friends with the exercise community. You're friends with
Yeah, actually.
graffiti community.
The
You're
graffiti.
a member of the group. You're
I'm a member of the
card
graffiti.
carrying member of the graffiti
Yes,
community.
yeah, I'll take that.
I'm just saying
Exercise.
you're touching a lot of people.
Touching a lot of people, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but I also, I don't have any ill will or malice in my heart.
I believe you, but I feel like it's taken you a long time to get there.
No, I never did.
Really? Because
Yeah.
you are a sweet guy.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I mean, I can be a little bit of an asshole.
Well,
but I'm a
sure,
nice
of
guy.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
If you could posthumously introduce them, because they're pointing at you never introduced who it was.
You don't. You're saying I need an introduction? I'm like Kendrick Lamar coming out while Eminem's rapping. I don't need an introduction. They see me and they know.
They know.
The fireworks go off, etc. I play one of my hits. Check out How Long Gone wherever you listen to podcasts.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce my esteemed guest, one half of the podcast, How Long Gone, the international coastal elite best-selling. They're out here manicuring apartments, picking out. They're at the swap meets every morning. They're obsessing over boutique sodas. They're having long conversations about the viability of Robert Smith's hair dye. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
How Long Gone is everywhere you listen to podcasts 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
How Long Gone, I think, is going to ultimately. I will be waving to you guys, being like,
"Well,
I knew them.
What was your feedback when you came on? Did people come out of the woodwork?
I had like one guy be like, "Oh, you're on How Long Gone? That's tight." But like a lot of people listen to your show.
Well, no, but I'm saying we have a lot of friends. It's not as I've heard a lot from people that if it's they'll do it and they'll be like, man, the weirdest people were like, yo, bro, I heard you on How, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I think we have more similar social circles, so that's probably not gonna.
Yeah, like I think you have a diehard kind of following, and people look to you guys to. I think that people are looking to you. They're looking to you for a level of taste that they like. I think they're looking. There's a vibe there. Like they're looking to you for like taste and culture on a level, right? I think.
Well, and like dumb shit, but yeah, I would hope so. I mean, I think it's also like the guest portion of it makes it what it is, right? Like if you look at the guest as a whole, it's a certain thing,
right?
You know. Like that's part of it not by design, but it's just like if you're talking to people you're interested in, that creates this kind of like community and overall kind of like this is the sort of person that we talk to. You know what I mean?
And it snowballs because all of a sudden something happens where it's like you have one guest and then the other people heard that person's there, and next thing you know, people are coming on, don't even know anything about you, but they heard that so and so.
That's our favorite. I mean, that's the number one thing is when the editor of the Financial Times How to Spend It supplement comes on. And she's like, what am I doing?
Right.
I'm like, don't worry about it. Let's go. And then it's fun. You know, that's
fun.
the ultimate, that's the ultimate to me.
I feel like you guys are like, I look at you as like real podcasters.
I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason's the OG. I mean, Jason's been a podcaster for 10 years. He's been doing it forever.
Tales forever. Yeah.
So he's
been training for this.
Yeah, he's been training for this his whole life. Yeah.
It takes 10 years to make an overnight success, right?
Is that a Kendrick Lamar lyric or is that?
Yeah, no.
That's an original. That's an original from you?
Yeah, that's great. It's one of my own bars.
You've rapped before, haven't you?
Of course I have.
I know.
You didn't rap in Atlanta?
No.
You were just listening to fucking Dixie Chicks the whole time? You just never dipped?
They're the chicks now?
Oh, sorry.
Come on, show some respect.
Okay. Fucking, what is it? Harry Styles? I don't even know what that is.
Play some Harry Styles on this. Play us out with some Harry. Play us out with some Harry. Not Watermelon Sugar though. We can do better.
Who's the Ed Sheeran? You like him too?
No, I don't like Ed. Don't do that.
I don't know.
That's a totally
That's all
different.
the same shit to me.
No, you're wrong, and that's why I'm here to educate you.
What do you like? Smog?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I love Smog.
That's cool that you like that.
We can align on that.
Let's play Sign of the Times from the 2017 album. You guys ain't ready for this.
This isn't like you just being like ironic.
No, I'm not. This is a
truly
known.
in your heart.
No, I really
this
like.
This is your jam. You bump it in the car.
Yeah, I really like it.
Pause it. Pause it.
Why are you looking so mad?
What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
This is good.
What's wrong with you?
This is good.
This is what you listen to in the shower?
No, I don't listen to music in the shower.
Okay,
That's Chris time.
This is what. This is what you listen to when you're driving. You're like getting pumped up for a meeting.
I'll listen to this
in your headphones at the gym.
I won't listen to this at the gym, but I listen to this. I don't listen to it that. I mean, this is from 2017. This is actually old, but like, why are you looking at my tattoos?
I'm looking
at my yats. Like, you got something to say?
I'm just like, I just have a different. I'm looking at you differently now.
Because I'm an appreciator of great music.
Because this is what you spend your time listening to.
What's wrong with it?
Great question.
I don't know.
You're just a fucking hater, like everybody else.
I'm not a hater.
And my honesty offends you.
No, it doesn't offend me. I'm just surprised.
My honesty is offending you in your own house. You're uncomfortable with me because I like Harry Styles.
No, I'm not.
It seems like you're uncomfortable.
I'm adjusting my perspective.
If you're uncomfortable, you can tell me.
I'm adjusting my perspective of who I thought you were.
What was it before?
It was a blank slate, and I wouldn't have painted this upon it.
Well, I have incredible range, much like you.
Okay.
I'm not. I can listen to Smog and Harry.
All you said is fuck Kendrick and I love Harry Styles. That's all you said this whole time.
That is not.
What am I supposed to do with that?
That's not what I've said. That's two things that we've touched on. Okay. I didn't say fuck Kendrick Lamar. I say I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar, and neither do you. Okay.
It's funny. He has a bandage on over his suit.
Look, I'm not talking about the
This is like some
styling of this music
Coldplay.
video. I'm not talking
It's
about.
a full package thing.
It's not a full package thing, and that's where you have to understand. I like things for different reasons.
He's floating. Look at him.
Well, that's music video. You know how to make a music video.
Yeah.
Who
this-
I don't know who directed this.
Is this the one where everyone starts floating around? This is a new one.
It
All
doesn't say who the director is. They never do.
All right. Well, listen, it's been great having Chris
Hey, it's been
Black of
great
How
to
Long
be here.
Gone On. I love talking to him. I love our text. The text thread is always lit, so I was like, let's have him on in real life.
It's great.
I'm glad you came by.
I'm happy to be here.
And I'll see you at the gym.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.